That's the intro riff built on arpeggios by the new Deep Purple song. The song's called Portable Door. It's from their new title track album. Deep Purple's the guy that brought you. I'm sure you must recognize that tune. And it's also got some nice F-sharp bass riffs. So please make sure you've got a copy of the PDF in front of you as well, so you can see the riffs that I'm using. And I'm going to take you step by step and break it down. We're going to first of all focus now on the arpeggios. Now, an arpeggio is basically the notes that make up a chord played individually. So instead of strumming a chord like F sharp minor, for example, you play the notes that make up the chord, which happen to be these notes. Okay, and that's the minor arpeggio. Now the slide shouldn't really be there in the arpeggio, but it's what they use for the track, so that's why I showed you that. And then later we're going to do the major sound, minor sound. But to start off with a minor, your first riff's going to go, and from that F sharp minor it goes, and that's a G sharp minor arpeggio. It hasn't got the fifth note for those that know a bit of theory, but this note here at fret 6 is a G sharp, and this being the minor third makes it a G sharp minor chord that's implied. So your first bar should sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and something like that. The second riff now, this is where you slide it to fret number 7, and now we get that major sound, that, and there you can hear the positive sound from the major arpeggio. If it was a minor, it would be, so you can hear the tonality difference between the major and minor, giving a bit of chord theory in the background as well. It's always good to know. So the second bar, first half being A major, and then it goes down to number 8, which has got a little semitone bend there that the guitarist puts in, and he goes, and those three notes here make up a B major arpeggio, and he plays. So this entire riff is basically F sharp minor into G sharp minor, then it goes to the A major into B major. If you put it together, we get this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he jumps up to fret 9 and fret number 12 on the second string, but middle finger supports that for a string bend. Quite a menacing overtone there. You're trying to bend the 12, but I'm tapping, to sound like the 9, but they mustn't quite resolve. They must come just close to give it aggressive sort of overtone. And that's your intro riff. Next up, we're looking at the chorus chords. Oh, sorry, the verse chord, sorry, my bad. It's based on an F sharp. F sharp's over here. Okay, so I'm just going to change the view a little bit there, so you get a bit of focus. There we go. And it's palm damped. So we're going to play something like this. And to get the palm damping, we want to make sure your picking hand is something like this. You can see the nut over there. There's your saddles, strings coming out. Your bridge, sorry, not the nut, the bridge. And I'm resting my palm just lightly on the string, so you can hear the string is trying to sound, but it's still slightly muffled. This is without damping. This is with damping. Watch my palm come down. You can see it making contact. Damping, not damping. Okay, we want this. Back to the fretting hand. Now we need to get quite a wide stretch as well. We need to go from fret 2 with the first finger to fret 5 with the pinky, finger number 4. Now, you'll notice my thumb is lower than normal. My thumb is sort of peeking out at the back there for you. If my thumb is too high, if I bring my thumb over the top, you'll notice my pinky naturally closes in. My pinky now doesn't want to go past, he doesn't really want to go to fret 5. He's happy there fret 4. But if I lower this thumb, if I do this, I can suddenly open up, and I can even go as far as fret 7. Not that I need to. I could probably get fret 8, which is really absurd, and luckily I don't have to do. Okay, here we go. Here comes the riff. And it's quite an easy riff there. It's largely, but the last one goes 0, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 0. Okay. And you can count it in groups of 3. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're into your next bar. So it's, and there's your first riff. Okay. It was quite sneaky bit at first, but if you get that, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you're actually home dry. And the second riff has got the same sort of vibe, in other words, the third and fourth bar, but your end part now goes, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now you're going to have, as in opposed to, so sort of lifted up the little pitch a bit there just to give it more variation. So if you put them together, we're going to have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got your riff. Okay. Now for your chorus chords. Now this part's really, really easy. The actual sort of chorus itself, when he sings "My eyes glaze" or whatever you say. Starting with the D. So we're not using the normal power chords, or they could play it there. Sounds just as cool there, and the open strings give quite a nice sound to it. And I've also, on the PDF, I've arranged the tabs so you can actually count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the spacing should help you get a sense of the timing. Okay, so you're sort of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for your first chord, the D. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. And your A, when you go from the D over here to the A, it's just up a string and lose the middle finger. You're strumming strings 5, 4, 3. Okay, and it's going to go 1 and 2. So it's 1 and 2. And then you go to E, 1 and it'll be 3 and 4. So if we put it all together, check the changes. D, A, E. Obviously with the E we struck the 6th string, but you can see that on the tab. Okay, so it's going to go. And there you have it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nice and easy. Second bar though has quite a cool riff. It goes on the D, and then you're going to go from the open D. And there you can see the open 4, 2 onto the A chord, and then it goes 0, 2, 4. So it leads up this time instead of descending to the E. So your riff for the third bar. One more time. And then from there, he's got your, simple as that. This is basically open E strings. But do me a favor, do yourself a favor, listen to the link. I'm obviously going to send you that link for the students to the original as well, because I think you need to see this. These guys are super old and they're super rocking, and it's just really cool to see that from 1960 the guys are still going in 2024. A lot of respect there. And that's basically your verse for the song. It's not a difficult song, it's a cool song, it's a fun song. I love the riff, I love the arpeggio study, and I hope you enjoyed with the timing. If there's any questions, don't hassle to ask. I'm not going to cover the solo in this one. There's enough to get you going for here. I'll work at the solo for a later stage. Either way, wishing you an awesome, stunning week. Take care.